Coffee Day. That means today you need to make sure your classroom library is organized and clean so you can find whatever book you're looking for.
Hey Patriots, Ms. Greco and I are here to talk to you about pineappling. So we want to share with you some of the adventures we had this week in pineappling. I'm going to let you start, Ms. Greco.
Well, first, I saw on Friday, I was talking to Miss Martin, and she happened to tell me about something awesome that her kids did. It's something called QFT, Question Formulation Technique, and we had learned all about it on Saturday.
Sounds fancy.
When we went to our inquiry training, and she was telling me how she gave the kids a topic focus of space, and they had 8 minutes to come up with as many questions as they could come up with. So those of you out there who are interested in seeing this QFT technique in action, I highly recommend that you visit Miss Martin's class and see the awesomeness that happened.
How often are they going to do that, Ms. Greco? Because I want to see that.
Well, I think she's going to do it every time there's a different topic that she wants them to generate questions about. And then they're going to take those questions and they're going to start researching and finding some of the answers.
So Ms. Martin's class, you need to let Ms. Martin know that she needs to tell us when she's going to be doing that so we can come and check it out. Oh, and I'm going to give you this because I think you're going to share about that too.
This week I got passed a note from Reno and from Emma in Miss Hepner's class. And they passed me this note as they saw me on the sidewalk because they wanted to let me know about some awesomeness that was happening in their class that they think others should check out. So Reno talked about how they're learning about the American Revolution in 5th grade and how Miss Hepner has been giving them some really cool opportunities to understand a little bit about what the colonists were going through. So one of the activities they did was where the teachers had a breakup letter, it wasn't really a breakup letter, but it was a breakup letter that the kids thought was a real breakup letter between a boy and a girl. And it turns out that this actually was a version of a breakup letter that the colonists would have sent to England. And then she also did a really cool activity to teach the kids about the taxes that the colonists were facing. So if you want to see some cool different ways for content to be instructed to your students, you should check out Miss Hepner.
Awesome. I got an opportunity to go see Miss Ellard, Miss Govin, and Miss Smith, who are opening their classroom anytime, unless they're at specials or lunch or recess, but anytime you can go and watch the awesomeness that happens in their class. And Miss Ellard's class was doing this awesome activity with timelines, and all the kids were so engaged and so into it. She has a lot of cool stuff going on in there. And then Miss Govin's classroom, I was amazed that these first graders were all doing different activities, but they were all engaged while she was able to pull small groups to her table. And then Miss Smith had a video on because her class is studying Australia, and she was engaged in the video and stopping and having the kids talk about the animals that they were seeing and even trying to talk in the Australian accent. It was really neat. So you all should go and check out those classes anytime because they're opening their classroom anytime. And it was super cute when I sat down and plopped myself down. Miss Ellard's class knew what I was doing. They said, "Hey, you're in here to pineapple." So if you see Miss Greco and I come and plop ourselves in their classroom, that's what we're doing. We're pineappling. And don't forget to encourage your teachers because they can earn super fantastic prizes for pineappling, like these super awesome pineapple Band-Aids, which I'm sure if they win, if you get a boo-boo, you can have one of these.
And they're puffy, they feel like pineapples. There's also cool prizes like a pineapple pool float. So over the summer, they could be floating around in their pool or at the beach and be sitting on a pineapple.
Or even now, really, because it's like 80 degrees outside. And I have some cool pineapple mango hand sanitizer that's super amazing, which I'm sure, ooh, smell that.
Ooh, it smells just like pineapple.
That if they won this, they probably would share with you as well. So remember to encourage your teachers to pineapple, and if you see Miss Greco and I, let us know about the awesome things that are happening in your classroom.
Have a great day, Patriots. Hey Patriots, Miss Greco here with another edition of Wondering Wednesdays. So I just want to remind everybody to keep submitting answers. I was really hoping that this time around the box would be full. We still have some people sending in answers to our Wondering Wednesday questions, but not as many of you that are out there are submitting answers. So I really want to see an increase in that blue box being filled with answers to our inquiry questions. Remember, you're competing for prizes. And just to step it up a little bit, I think what I'm going to start doing is not only am I going to pull names for prizes, but every month I'm going to start putting those names into another drawing, and anyone who submits an answer to the inquiry question, anyone, even if I don't pull your answer as the winner, is going to get their name entered into a drawing for extra special prizes because you are participating. So I'm looking for more participation in answering these Wondering Wednesday questions. So let's get to this week's Wondering Wednesday. I'm so excited about this question this week because I actually stumbled upon it last Friday when I was down in 5th grade, and it stuck with me through the whole weekend and the extra days of the week. And so when I came to school on Tuesday, I wanted to know who came up with this question because I thought it was perfect for our next inquiry question. So here are Brant and Donovan with this next inquiry question.
I'm Donovan. I'm Brant, and we're from Miss Martin's 5th grade class. The inquiry question for the next 2 weeks is, why do we have one sun and so many moons? Remember to put your inquiry question of the week in this box to win prizes.
So Brant and Donovan from Miss Martin's 5th grade class, they are in an inquiry unit based all around space, and I know that 1st grade and 3rd grade are also in units that relate to space. And their inquiry question that they came up with based on what they've been learning is, why do we have only one sun in our solar system, but we have many moons in our solar system? So I thought this was a great question. It would definitely require you to use a source. Remember, your source can be in the form of a computer, books, or even an expert. Maybe our 5th graders who went to Kennedy Space Center, maybe they have an answer to this question based on that field trip that they did. So remember, the inquiry question for the next 2 weeks is, why do we have only one sun but so many moons in our solar system? And please remember to participate in answering our inquiry questions of the week, because you could get entered into a drawing for special prizes just for participating. Have a great day, Patriots. Keep inquiring.
Today's lunch is going to be really tasty.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.